Hello, now then, I had an email pop in today from Sonic Age Records in Greece, and every time I get an email from Sonic Age Records, I always go through it very, very carefully because their emails are a very good source of information on the never-ending stream of lost and undiscovered new wave of British heavy metal bands from the old days, as they are found and re-released or seen the light of day for the first time. And today, in today's email, there were four of them. Yes, four. And the four bands who are having their old stuff regurgitated are Heretic, Rough Justice, Snakebite, and Bobo. Now, I don't remember any of those from the old days. Do you? If you do, let me know in the comments. The Heretic and Rough Justice anthologies are out via Faster and Louder Records. They are limited edition runs of just 200 copies each. And the Snakebite and Bobo anthologies are out via Diamond Rocks. Again, limited editions, but this time 300 copies each. So don't hang about if you want one, some, or all four of these. What can I tell you about each band? Well, not much. Heretic were based in London, started out at the end of the 1970s like many an aspiring NWOBHM band, and it wasn't until 1984 that they released an EP entitled Burnt at the Stake. They'd also have a track on one of those plethora of compilation albums which were very popular at the time, and that was about it. This anthology consists of that EP, the compilation track, and a couple of solo songs that the bassist Martin Andrew did. As to Rough Justice, they were from Leeds and, like Heretic, formed at the end of the 1970s and followed the usual template, lots of hard gigging around the local area, recording demos, trying to land a record deal. They didn't manage to do that, and that was that pretty much. And on this limited edition anthology CD, you've got various demos from 1980 and 1981 and a BBC session also from 1981. As to Snakebite, they were Scottish and again, tried hard to get the breaks without ever managing to do that. And on this one, we've got their almost live tape from the early 1980s, a demo from the following year, and the one solitary single that they managed to produce. Then we go back into Yorkshire for Bobo, as they were from Bradford, which is basically an extension of Leeds. On this one, so it's just another limited edition CD, we've got their cassette EP from back in the day, together with five previously unreleased tracks. And perhaps most notably regarding Bobo, their guitarist Vic Wright, I believe, had a spell with Tokyo Blade, who by coincidence have a new album out soon called Raise the Colours High, so keep an eye out for that. Now, it's always good that these labels continue to discover and unearth stuff like this right from back in the NWOBHM days. So here are four more to enjoy that probably would have otherwise remained lost and hidden. At the time of writing, what am I talking about? At the time of recording this, 15th of July 2026, Sonic Age Records website is showing all four available. And Diamond Rocks also showing theirs. I couldn't find a direct website for Faster and Louder Records, so maybe start with Sonic Age Records if you're after them and hunt around for others if you prefer an alternative. But irrespective of where you find them and where you get them from, it's so good to have four more rediscovered old new wave of British heavy metal era bands, isn't it? Always good to get stuff like this. So there we are, just a quick one about these new four. Please do me a little favour if you wouldn't mind, and that is subscribing to the channel before you go, and because that's always a big help. And as always, thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and take care.